A very good morning and welcome to the weather desk. We had nice weather across much of the country through the weekend, but things are starting to change this Monday. It's going to be partly cloudy for much of South Africa with some isolated thunder showers for much of the interior. But let's start off by asking you for those sunrise pictures. Please do send them to our X handle, which is on the top of your screens. That is at Morning Live SABC, and we'll show them on our show as we go through the rest of the morning. And this morning, it's not too cold for much of the country. Temperatures in the mid to upper teens in most areas. Much warmer for Richards Bay, Durban and Palabora with minimums around 22 degrees, 15 for Johannesburg, 19 for Mahikeng and Vryburg, even warmer for Appington at 20, 19 for Cape Town, the same for Gqeberha and also for East London. Now, it's going to be partly cloudy across much of the country throughout your Monday. We are expecting isolated showers over the southwestern areas and the southern parts of the Western Cape. Then later in the afternoon, mostly a 30% chance of showers is forecast for much of the interior, becoming scattered as we go towards the southwestern areas of the Eastern Cape. Quite a bit of fog this morning across the southern areas, parts of KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga, where we also have drizzly conditions across the escarpment areas. We are going to experience fresh to strong winds right across the east and the south coast, where winds will average speeds of between 40 and 45 kilometers per hour. Hot conditions will allow for conditions that could lead to runaway fires across the Cape provinces and also the western areas of the Free State. Severe thunderstorms possible for parts of the Free State, Gauteng and the northwest, and we have a warning for those strong winds along the east coast. Gauteng is going to be pretty warm this afternoon with temperatures in the lower 30s, Pretoria and Vereeniging peaking at 32 degrees. Hotter as we go towards the western areas of Limpopo, but slightly cooler for the eastern areas where highs mostly in the upper 20s are expected. Mpumalanga will also see thermometers reaching the upper 20s, but Skukuza will exceed the 30-degree mark, peaking at 32 degrees. We're also expecting a hot one for much of KwaZulu-Natal, with sizzling temperatures around Pietermaritzburg and Umnambi to Durban, peaks at 31 degrees. It is also going to be sizzling hot for much of the Eastern Cape, with thermometers reaching and exceeding the 40-degree mark around KwaNoJoli, Ngcuva and also Graaff-Reinet, where high of 42 is expected. A hot one also forecast for the Western Cape, Beaufort West 39, Laingsburg 37, much cooler for Cape Town at 28 degrees. In the Northern Cape, we will also see thermometers exceeding the 40-degree mark around Appington, Kimberley, also sizzling hot at 38. Highs in the mid to upper 30s, also forecast for the Free State with Bloemfontein, Botterville and Forest Smith all warming to 37. In the northwest, we should see similar temperatures. Rustenburg 33, the same for Mahikeng. Then on Tuesday, it is going to stay isolated showers for the northwestern areas, becoming scattered around the Eastern Cape and parts of the Free State. Similar weather is forecast for your Wednesday, and the heat continues for the western parts. That's all from me for now.